Morning everybody, I hope that you're well on this rainy and windy Friday morning. There's not really any let up in the weather here. It's just a nightmare. Where we've had like maybe one day of a bit of dry, there has been showers, there's just more to come. And yesterday was really strange. It was sleet. It was actually settling on the hills as I was driving over it. But when I went back in the afternoon, it had gone. Really strange weather, and there's no resolution to our situation in the back garden, so we're still using the TARDIS. And even if we did get somebody in to start reinstalling the sewage treatment plant, you know, the moment they dug a hole, it would just fill with water because the ground is that wet. And a lady on the news on Tuesday said something like, even if the rain stopped now, the ground is that wet, we'd still be seeing the effects of floods in May. How awful. Isn't it awful that we can't redirect this rain to where people do actually need it at this moment in time? We don't have any control over nature, do we? Anyway, I've only really got one totally finished object to show you at the moment. Is that hat, which you only saw the tube of, and had an idea of what I was going to do here, in which I did. And on the inside it looks like this. I will explain what I did. It looks different on the inside. And what I did, I got both the inside and the outside together, the stitches. And on the needle I put 2 outside stitches, then 2 inside stitches, and I went all the way around like that until I had 92 stitches on the needle. But I had to slip the first one because what I wanted to do, I needed to knit together one outside stitch with 1 inside stitch, and then the next one would be 1 inside stitch with 1 outside stitch, and keep doing that all the way around, so I had 46. And then I was knitting 2 together again, but I did it knit 2 together, knit 1 all the way around, and I found I had 1 left over. I just thought, keep going, knit 2 together, knit 1, and by the time I managed to knit all of them together with none left over, it was like 14 stitches left on the needle, in which case I did knit 2 together all the way around, so there were 7 stitches in there. Drew the yarn through the loops and pulled tight and sewed it all in, and that was the end result. So it was quite nice actually, it worked and I'm happy with that. So it rolled up on the bottom, it looked better. And then my youngest son spontaneously said, "Oh, Mum, knit me a hat," because he's gone to Liverpool this weekend to see his friends. He's got a couple of friends there. And so I did a quick one on the Addy. I didn't spend too much time doing anything like this. All I did was just the drawstring for both the inside and the outside, and just sewed it all up, and it looks fine. He's really happy. And I made it with this yarn, the worsted Red Heart, and I forgot what colour that is, but it is in one of my other videos. Very nice colour blue, that one is. Yeah, oh, I'm in love. I am so in love, and it's not because it's Valentine's Day. It's because something I ordered came through the post yesterday, and I used it to make my son's hat. And it was a dream. It's Ravel cord. I've got another pack there, because I didn't know how much I'd need. So there's lots of different colours, and obviously I've used this bottom one here. And it's reusable. That will do you 2 rounds on the Addy King. I suppose if you wanted more rounds for security, I suppose you just add the others. But it just comes out, and you don't have to cut. And it's reusable. I'm like, I am so impressed. So that was well worth it, and I bought that from the States through eBay, because I did find somewhere in the UK, but they didn't have any in stock, and I thought, I'm not waiting. I just got impatient because the waste yarn was doing my head in. I don't like wasting yarn, for a start, but then you get, because the different components of each yarn, and I think they rub against each other, don't they, and they lift the fibres and stuff, and static, and oh, I don't like it. I just didn't like doing it that way. But anyway, Ravel cord, if you don't have any, get some. It is absolutely wonderful. Oh, and look, you think, well, what's that? Actually, that is the pouch for my cagoule, but what I'm going to use it for is for a draw for the Eddie CD. There were 2 people who responded that they didn't have one, so I will do a draw with them 2 people, and we'll see who wins. So the participants are, can you see that on camera? That way. These are the participants. So I'm just going to fold their names up and put them in here. The bag. I'll lift it up in just a moment. I'll fold it again, I think. That's a good idea, I think. Just to be sure. Right. And there they are. In they go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And I forgot the rhyme. There we go. Here's one. So, we have, open it for you. It is, I don't know, who is it? Who is it? Oh, there we go. It's Pam Loomer. Hello, Pam. So, Pam, if you get in touch with me with your details, I will post that to you. Sharpish. Okie dokie. I got a delivery the other day. It was a huge box, and the packing material they chose to use was this polystyrene bits like that. And I called them clouds in my Addy video when I did the sock tutorial, because they just reminded me of clouds, small clouds. And I really wish they had those air-filled envelopes, because CJ would have absolutely loved them. He loves popping them. He loves popping balloons. I can't blow up balloons, but he loves popping them. So I thought, all right, okay, I need to bag these up to put them in the bin, because how else are you going to get rid of them? And then I thought, oh, that's wasting carrier bags when they could be reused. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll just put them in carrier bags, and then I'll just tip it up into the wheelie bin. And I thought, oh, right, I'll tell you what, I'll get more in a bucket. So here's me carrying 2 buckets and 2 carrier bags up to the wheelie bin. And while I was walking off towards the wheelie bin, a little breeze blew some across the, the drive. And I thought, oh God, right, okay, I'll just empty them in the wheelie bin. So I lifted the lid, started pouring them in there, and more went out. I went, oh no, oh this is good. I've got to get rid of this, because we're like, there's a field surrounding our house, which does have animals in from time to time, cows or sheep, or both on one occasion. It's not good to have like rubbish in the field, because they might eat it by mistake. So I thought, close the lid of the wheelie bin as soon as possible, and then I got a carrier bag and I was picking up bits, but because it was breezy and the wind swirls around in a circle, it was so comical, you're like chasing it, and some went under the car and I had to wait for it to come back out, and some, as soon as I went to grab it, moved away from me, and it was, oh God, it was taking ages and that to get out the hedges. I don't know if any went in the field, I hope it didn't. So I retrieved that and I thought, right, I'm going to have to throw them away in carrier bags and fasten the bags. So the next lot I did that. What a drama. But it's collection day today and the wheelie bin is out there, and at some point, it's usually in the afternoon, it'll be on the back of a lorry and tipped in, and I'm thinking, oh God, I hope the duck rests that are loose in the wheelie bin don't fly out. Oh, that'll be just like a nightmare. Oh, right. I don't think there's anything else now. That's it. It's a relatively short video, minus my editing, because we're at just after 10 minutes at the moment. So I shall go, and I'll take care. I'll speak to you perhaps next week, hopefully. All right then, bye-bye.